Good morning, Perla. Good morning, Charlie. Hi. I started a little bit late, sorry. We'll start in about a minute. I'll wait for a few more people. Good morning. How are you guys doing? All you're gonna need is just a mat and water, as always. We're gonna do similar stuff. Good morning, good morning. Similar to, hi Melis, how are you? To what we normally do. So, günaydın Devra, hi. So we're gonna start with some mobility. Celine, good morning. Some spinal mobility, and then we're gonna start getting the heart rate up a little bit, and then we're gonna go into abs. We're gonna do lots of legs today, lots of sides, waist as well. So it's gonna be hopefully a fun one. Good morning, guys. Thank you for coming. So nice to see you. Alrighty, let's get ready. I'm gonna start you on all fours today. You can hear me fine, right? If not, just let me know. Let us start. And if the music is too loud, let me know as well. Whoops. Okay, let's get on to all fours. Have your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Keep your spine nice and long for me. We're just gonna start with some breathing here. I want all your fingers on the mat, spreading evenly, top of the feet on your mat. Make yourself tall here, which means push yourself away from the floor. Keep your spine long, keep your neck long, just breathe in. Allow the tummy, the rib cage, everything here to rise up, and exhale, pull the abs in. It's early in the morning, let's find our place here. Let's start feeling all the body, all the joints, bones, everything. Inhale, exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale out of your mouth. On your next one, let's start with cat and cow. On your next exhale, I'd like you to tuck your pelvis under. Pull your spine, bone by bone, come into a nice long C shape. I want you to exaggerate these, it actually feels quite nice. So pull your spine all the way up, pull the tummy into the spine, spine into the ceiling, look at your navel. From here, inhale, head and tail out at the same time. Push your shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades back together. Stay here for a second. Maybe you feel an opening and a stretch in the front of your body if you're tight, like I am here actually. Now exhale, tuck the pelvis under again, roll up your spine. And then inhale, same thing, shoulder blades together. Bring your chest through the arms. And we're gonna do a few more. Exhale, in your own time, just flow between the two. Inhale, whatever feels nice here. Exhale, come into your C shape. Inhale, we arch the lower back. And then let's do one more. Exhale, roll up your spine all the way. Inhale, head and tail out at the same time. Now from here, come back to your neutral. And now we're just gonna do some circles. Nobody can see you. I always say this one. They look kind of silly, but nobody can see you, so don't worry. I'm taking a risk here. Now just roll your spine one way. It feels really nice, like a wave. And then go the other way. I think with the other way, I got a coordination issue. But try, just move your spine in any way that feels nice and easy. And then come back to your neutral. Now from here, you won't be able to see it much, but my arms are going to be straight. I'm not going to move anything else in my body. I'm just going to isolate my shoulder blades. So think about the shoulder blades coming together. I push my chest down on the floor, squeeze my shoulder blades together, and then make the distance between them wider. So narrow and then push up. My arms are straight the whole time. We're going to do 2 more from here. Push down and widen the shoulder blades. And then one more time. And then come back to your neutral again. Now from here, we're gonna go into a downward dog. So bring your toes on the mat. And then exhale and go into your first downward dog. Now you pedal your feet here. Maybe you move your knees side to side. Again, we're just mobilizing everything right now. So just do whatever feels comfortable. We're gonna come to a stand. We're gonna stand still in a second. So just keep on moving. Now from there, bring your heels down towards the floor. Whether they touch the floor or not is not the problem. You just aim towards the floor. Keep your legs long. If you need to bend them slightly, but I want your hips towards the ceiling. I want your arms long, maybe a tiny little bend in your elbows, but I want also your spine long. So push your chest towards your legs. You want to get a nice long inverted V shape here. Now from here, on your inhale, take your right arm, exhale, rotate to your left. Look under your left arm. Bring your hand on your left leg, wherever you can grab. Doesn't matter where it is, as long as it's somewhere on your left side and you're looking under that armpit. Now aim your heels to go down as well. I know this is not the most comfortable stretch, but it is a good stretch. And then come back, we're gonna go to the other side. Bring your left arm, put it on your right leg, wherever you can grab. Look under your right arm, turn your chest. It is about the chest opening. Aim the heels down, hip still goes towards the ceiling, and then come back, we're gonna do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, rotate. One more breath here. Exhale, release, and then go to the other side. Left arm on the right leg, look under the arm, rotate your chest, open up, maybe go a little bit more this time. Aim the heels, still go towards the floor, and then come back to the center. Now, from here, pedal your feet a few more times again. And now from here, we're gonna go into lunge and rotation. So you're gonna bring your right leg up. I would like your right leg next to your right hand. You're gonna open up to your right side. And then we're gonna go to our left as well. Bring your right hand down next to your right foot. Inhale, open up to your left side. And then we're gonna repeat that. So let's go back to our downward dog. And we're gonna go with the left leg now. Left leg up. Left foot comes next to left hand. Open up to your left. Come back. Open up to your right. And then come back. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Let's go back to downward dog. Right leg comes up. Right foot comes next to right hand. We're gonna speed it up a little bit. Open up to your right. Come back down. Open up to your left. Back to your downward dog. Left leg comes up, left foot next to left hand. Open up to your left side on the inhale. Come back on your exhale. Inhale, open up to your right. We got one more time on each side. Go back to your downward dog. Right foot up, next to your right hand. Open up to your right. Come back down. Open up to your left. Come back down. Back to downward dog. Last time, left leg up. Next to left hand. Open up to your left. Back down. Open up to your right, back down, and let's go back to downward dog. So heart rate is a little bit up. Just breathe here to the back of the body. Catch your breath, and then walk your feet to your hands. We're gonna go into a forward fold. Wherever you're comfortable. If it's more comfortable to bend your knees, do bend them. I just feel a nicer stretch when I keep my legs straight, but everyone is different. So whatever works for you here, but bring the weight not towards the back but towards the front, so you feel the stretch on the back of the legs a little bit more. Allow the body to relax here. Arms are relaxed, head is relaxed. Move your body side to side, maybe hold on to your elbows and allow the body to come down lower and lower, and then relax the arms now. From here, inhale, small bend in the knees. Exhale, you're gonna tuck your pelvis under, roll up your spine. Bone by bone by bone. Come up all the way. Roll your shoulders. And now we're gonna go into our first heart rate section. So what we're gonna do is, I'll show you. You're gonna have your legs wide in second plie position. You're turning your legs out from your hips. Your knees are gonna track your toes. So when you come down, this is your position. Your spine is nice and long, tailbone is long. We're gonna do pulses here. Then we're gonna rotate to one side and we're gonna be in a lunge position and you're gonna do pulses here. Chest is always up until we change position later on. Whatever you want to do with your hands, you can have them on your hips, on prayer position. What I'm gonna try to do is have them in front of me when I do this wide squat, and then when I go into lunge, I'm gonna try to bring my arms up. Sometimes it gets confusing for the coordination, so if I get confused, I'm sorry, and don't worry about you being confused. We're gonna do 4 to my right and then 4 to my left. So let's get ready. Have your legs wide for me. Keep your spine up. Let's go down for 1, 2, 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3, and center. 1, 2, 3, and to the right. 1, 2, 3, and center. 1, 2, 3, 2 more to the right. 1, 2, 3, and center. 1, 2, 3, one more time. 1, 2, 3, come back to the center. 1, 2, 3, we're gonna go to the left and left. 1, 2, 3, come back to the center. 1, 2, 3, and left. 1, 2, 3, and center. 1, 2, 3, to the left. 1, 2, 3, and center. 1, 2, 3, last time to the left. 1, 2, 3, come back to the center. 1, 2, 3, now stay here. Can you get a little bit lower? I would like your hands into prayer now. So from here, you get lower and lower. Your spine is still up, stay there, enjoy it. We come up 1 inch, we go down 1 inch, and lift, and lower, 10 like this, go for 2, and 3, and lower, and 4, and lower, and 5, and lower, and 6, and lower, and 7, we're doing 10, and lower, and 8, and lower, and 9, and lower, give me one more, 10, and lower, stay here, open the arms, turn the palms up, from here, right heel comes up, bring it down, left heel comes up, bring it down, let's go for 3, 10 like that, and 4, and 5, and 6, ankle mobility here, 7, come as high as you can as long as it's comfortable, 9, and 10, bring your hands into prayer, bring both heels up, now sink down, now if it's comfortable, bring the arms up, and then tilt your spine forward, but you're keeping the spine long. Long spine, tilting forward, bum goes to the back. Push the knees to the back as well. Stay here, enjoy this. Your glutes are being activated now. Can we do 10 little pulses? If not, stay on the hold. Otherwise, try 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring your spine back up. We're almost done. Hands into prayer. Your heels are either going to stay high or if it's too much, bring them down. Let's wrap those legs to the back. Go for 1 and 2. Can you get lower? Is the spine still up? 4 and 5 and 6. Push them. 7 and 8 and 9. Last one. 10 and come up all the way and shake your legs. How are you guys doing? My mom is on as well. Hi. Okay. Now we're going to continue with the legs. We're going to go a little bit more. So I'm just going to put the music up a little bit because I can't hear anything at all. We're going to go into inner thighs a little bit. So I'm going to give you 2 options. Have your feet square, parallel, facing me. Your spine is going to get long, but it's going to naturally tilt as you move, of course. So from here, you're going to go down on the inhale as low as you can. Exhale, you come up. This is option 1. We're going to do 10 like this. Option 2, it's a bit of a bar movement. You go down with the leg that you bend. You come towards your thigh, like you're touching your inner thigh basically. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 on each side. I'm gonna start with my right leg. Let's get ready. Spine is always long. It's gonna tilt forward, but it's gonna stay long. Have your hands in whatever form you want. I'm gonna keep them in prayer. Let's go for 1 and 2 and 3. Each time, see if you can get a little bit deeper. 4 and 5 and 6. Go for 7 and 8 and 9. One more here. And 10. Now let's go into that stretch. Stay on your right side. Bring your hands in front of you. Try to open up the adductor on your left side. That's your inner thigh. A little bit more. Keep your chest long. Maybe do little pulses. And then slowly bring yourself back up. We're going to go to the other side. So do the same option as you did on the other side. Make sure your feet are parallel and facing me. We go down on the inhale. Exhale. Come back. When you come back up, stay there for a second. Try not to use momentum. So you want to balance and use your abdominals for balancing. I'm going to say this is 4. I lost the count. And 5. And 6. Let's go for 7. Can we get deeper now? And 8. and 9. Give me one more. 10. Now come to that stretch again. Bring your hands in front of your left foot. Keep your spine long. Maybe do little pulses. Keep your other leg long. And then from here, come back up all the way. Now we're gonna go into our abs section. It's gonna be a longer section. If you need to take a break, take a break. I provide lots of modifications. Please do whatever is good for you today. Our bodies are different every day. So if you have any injuries, also take modifications. You're gonna be lying on your mat. First we start with some shoulder mobility. I'm not gonna do too many here, but what I want you to watch is that the rib cage is down. These are called rib cage closures. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling to begin with. Firstly, relax everything down. You're not doing anything crazy here, just you want to relax the body all the way, melted on the mat. Now on your inhale, you're going to bring the arms to the back, keep the rib cage down. What tends to happen is rib cage flares here. You want to push it down, so think about rib to hip connection. You want to shorten that. By doing that, you're opening up your front body. And exhale, bring it down. I like going full range. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale down. Now inhale, bring the arms above the head and then bring them behind the head. Your elbows are in your vision. You're not gonna open them too wide. You're not gonna close them either. And you're definitely not gonna move them as you're moving. So from here, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna come up into regular curl ups and we're gonna come down in 2 stages. Let's just do 8 to warm up a little bit. On your inhale, you prepare yourself. On your exhale, you pull in the abs. And then you bring yourself up, shoulders off the mat. You come down in 2 stages, 1 and 2. Exhale, come up for 2, down and down. Exhale for 3, down and down. Exhale for 4, down and down. Yay, the sun is coming out finally. I mean, I can't say finally, it's been very sunny actually, just not this morning. We're going for 6, exhale up, inhale down and down. 2 more, exhale, 7, inhale and down. Exhale up for 8, down and down. Breathe in, exhale, come up all the way for me. Bring your arms in front of you. We're gonna reach now. So upper body is gonna move. Let's reach for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're happy here, stay here. You're gonna bring the arms up and down. Nothing else is gonna happen. But what I like doing here is when you bring the arms up, turn your palms up towards the ceiling and imagine that you're pushing a really heavy weight up, up, up. It makes a massive difference. And then you're pushing that weight down, down, down. You start feeling that contraction in the abs just with the imaginary weight. We're gonna do 10 of these. Bring the palms up. Push, push, push that weight up, up, up. Push that weight down. And again, this is 2. Push the weight up. Push the weight down. Go for 3. And push it down. Weight up for 4. Push it down. Palms up for 5. And push it down. Palms up for 6. Turn it down. And 7. Push it up, up, up. And push it down, down, down. Let's go for 8. And push it down. And go for 9. Keep pulling in the abs. Push down. And last one. Push up, up, up. And down, down, down. Stay here. We're going to do pulses now. The same thing that we've done with a little change. You're going to keep your hands in the same normal position for 2. And then you're going to flex them. As in bring your fingertips up for 2. So press, press, and flex. Flex. Press, press, flex, flex. 2. And flex. Flex, 3, flex, flex, and 4, flex, flex, I'm feeling the burn, flex, flex, and 6, flex, flex, and 7, doing 10, flex, flex, and 8, flex, flex, and 9, flex, flex, Last one, and flex, flex. Stay here for a second, and then control. Inhale, bring the spine down bone by bone. Hug your knees to your chest. So today we started the abs a little bit different than what I normally do if you've been following my classes. I normally start with lower abs. Today we started with upper abs, and we're going to go into mid abs. We will come to lower abs a little bit after that. So you'll feel it differently in your abdominals. Now from here, let's go into bringing the legs into tabletop one by one on your exhale. Watch that the knee is in line with your hips. You tuck your pelvis under the whole time and keep it that way. That is to protect your lower back and also to activate your lower abdominals. So from here, bring your hands to the outside of your knees, your thighs, and come up into a curl up position. We're going to do tiny little pulses here again, shoulders off the mat. Make sure that the knees didn't come closer, mind it, so I'm pushing them away from me. You come up and you do tiny little pulses. See if this feels somewhere slightly different in your abdominals. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bring yourself back down. Now, one of my most favorite abdominals, bring your hands behind the head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we're gonna come up. Bring your hands outside of your legs. Nothing else happens in my spine here. Bring your hands behind the head and you come down. Let's go for 2. Up. Hands outside the thighs. Hands behind the head. Don't lose the height here. And then you come down. Go for 3. Hands outside the thighs. Behind the head. And down. Exhale for 4. Hands on the legs. Behind the head. And down. Let's go for 5. Halfway through. And exhale up for 6. Hands outside, hands back, and down. Up for 7, on the legs, on the head, and down. Up for 8, on the legs, on the head, back down. 2 more, 9. Stay here, don't lose the height. You got 1 more, and 10. Exhale up, hands outside the legs, hands behind the head, and down. Maybe bring your legs towards you and move the spine. Actually the hips, sorry, side to side for a second. And we're gonna go back into the same position. So bring your spine up. Now from here, if this is too much, you can actually keep the spine down and head down. If this is okay, stay here. Now from here, we're gonna go into lower abs a little bit. Inhale, exhale, 1 leg out. Inhale, bring it back. We're gonna do 10 of these alternating legs and back. Check your pelvis. Did your pelvis lose any shape or is it still tucked under? We're at 4. Exhale, 5. Inhale back. Exhale, 6. Inhale back. Exhale, 7. Inhale back. And 8. Go for 9. 1 more left here. Last one, 10. And back. If you need to bring your spine down, if you had it up, do that. Otherwise, come back up again. Now we have one more thing here. Either you keep your legs bent if they're tight. If they're not tight, keep them straightish. We're gonna move a little bit and I want you to really watch the lower back for this one. You're not gonna go down too much. You will already feel it when you start moving the legs. Your hands are behind the head or they can be here as well. I'm gonna have them behind my head. We're gonna do only 10. You're just lowering and raising that leg. Let's go 2 and 3 and 4. I'm shaking here. And 5 and 6. Shaking is good. 7 and 8. Almost there, guys. 9. Last one. 10. And come back down. Bring your legs to your right side. And then look at the left. Bring your right hand on your left thigh as well and press it down a little bit. You may intensify the stretch a bit more this way. We come back to the center, we go to the left side. Upper body turns to the right and then bring your left hand on your right thigh and press it down gently. We have 1 more abs here and then we're gonna change position. So come back to the center. Now we're gonna go onto our forearms and we're gonna go into lower abs even more than we've just done, and we're gonna work on the obliques a little bit as well. Whatever you're doing in this position though, and I forget that sometimes as well, but remind yourself, push the chest up. We care about the posture before other things, so push the chest up the whole time. Forearms down. Pelvis will be tucked under and you bring your legs up into tabletop. Now, we start with frog shape here. I would like your heels together, squeeze them like there's a piece of paper, and you keep that there. Your feet are in a V shape, your knees are turned out. From here, we're gonna press the legs away from us. Inhale, exhale, press out, and back in. We're gonna do 10, this is 2. Chest up the whole time, 3, and back, 4, and back. If you feel your lower back, your legs may be a little bit too low, bring them higher, and it doesn't make a difference, it's still fine. This is 6, and 7, just protect your lower back, and 8, and 9, last one, 10. Now we're gonna change it slightly. Bring your feet together, keep your knees still wide. We're gonna go into a toe tap sort of position. Make sure the pelvis is still tucked under and chest is up. From there, you bring the legs down, do not touch the mat. It's harder not to. Come just before that. Let's go for 1. Exhale down, inhale back, my knees are wide. Go for 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. We're doing 10, 7, and 8, and 9. How is everyone doing still? Hopefully good. 10. Now let's separate the legs. Toe tap, single ones. Go for 1. Exhale, 2. You start feeling that on the sides as well. 3. It's because we have our legs wide. 4. Exhale, 5. Exhale, 6. And 7. Check the pelvis again. And 8. 9. One more. And 10. Now from here, this is a fun one. You're gonna keep the knees out first, and then we're gonna press the knees into each other. Feet are gonna go to the outside. So we're gonna go between the 2 shapes. Check your posture and let's go. For 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Can the legs be a little bit lower? 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Keep your knees together, squeeze them like there's that piece of paper now between your knees. Your feet are turned out, tiny little pulses with the legs going down and up. Check your pelvis. Give me 5 here. Last 5. Those legs feel really heavy now. Last 4, last 3, last 2, we're there. Last 1. One more thing, I promise this is it. Now, bring your legs up. If you need to bend them, do bend them. We're gonna do circles, 4 one way, 4 the other, that's it. Small if you need to, make them wider if you can, as long as you're stable. I'm gonna say this was 2. Go for 3, and 4. Let's go the other way. 1, and 2, and 3. Just one more here. And 4. Bring your legs towards your chest. Lie down on your back. Separate the knees and hug them to your chest one more time. Really give yourself a nice, well-deserved squeeze before we move on. Rock the pelvis side to side. Come to your right hand side. And then bring yourself up. Now, hi Tuche, I can see you from here. We're gonna go into a seated pretzel position. If you did my class with workshop this week, days go by so quickly now, and every day is the same. We've done this one. It's an awkward position, but it's a good one. So what we're gonna do is have your right shin parallel to me. Have your left shin perpendicular. Now, option 1 with the upper body is that you keep your forearms down, but try to keep your chest up if possible. I prefer, again, to have a good posture. Option 2, a little bit harder on the posture here. You're on your fingertips or your hands, and you keep your spine long. To set you up, your left leg is gonna go behind you. You're gonna bring it up. Bring your foot up higher than your knee, so it's kind of an inverted position, and push it lightly away from you. That weird position is your setup. From here, we work. Let's go up and down and up, hold and down. Go for 3 and down and 4 and down. We're doing 10 of everything. 5 and down and 6 and down and 7 and down. You really feel this bit of the glute working. This is 8. Go for 9 and down. Last one and down. Now go up and down a little bit faster. Not really pulses though. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Enjoy it. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Next, we're gonna bring that foot towards the shoulder. You wrap it behind you like you're kicking something behind you. 10 of these. 1 and 2 and kick for 3. Kick 4. Check your posture. 5 and 6 and 7. Keep the leg behind you. 8 and 9 and 10. Now we're gonna combine. You're gonna go up 2 times, wrap to the back 2 times. 1 and 2, wrap and wrap. 2 and 2, wrap and wrap. 3, 2, wrap, wrap. 4, 2, I'm starting to feel these, wrap, wrap. 5, 2, wrap, wrap. 6, 2, wrap, wrap. 7, 2, we're coming to the end, wrap, wrap. 8, stick with me if you can, wrap, wrap. 9, 2, to the back and back. Last one. 10, 2, to the back and back. Now one more thing here, lengthen your leg and give me up and down, lift and lower. I'm going to give you an option. This is just an option. If you want to test yourself, bring your hands into prayer, bring the spine up, really squeeze those hands, it helps. Let's go for 10. This is a killer. 9, 8, I'm sweating. 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring that leg on the floor and maybe bring your spine a little bit towards it. You may feel a nice stretch here. Whatever works. Bring your hands on the floor maybe. We're stretching for a second. We're gonna go to the other side. Are you ready? Change legs. Left shin is parallel to me. Right is perpendicular. Again, do what you've done with your hands. I'm gonna try to keep my spine up the whole time. Let's set you up first. Bring the right leg this time up in the air. Bring the knee down, foot higher than the knee. Push your thigh gently away from you. That's our starting position. We lift and lower and lift and lower. Go for 3 and lower and 4 and lower and 5 and lower. 6 and lower and 7 and down and 8 and down. 9 and down, 10 and down. We speed it up a little bit. Go for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. The movement comes from the hip. 9 from the bum and 10. Now we're gonna push it to the back. So that foot goes towards the shoulder. Go for 2 and don't come too close. Actually, I noticed my leg was coming a little bit too close. You want to keep it behind you. 4 and 5 and 6. Keep your spine still up. This is 8 and 9 and 10. Let's go for that combo. You go up 1 and 2. Press 1 and 2. 2, 2. Press, press. 3, 2. Press, press. 4, 2. Press, press. 5, 2. Press, press. 6, 2, press, press. We're coming to the end of it. 7, 2, press, press. 8, 2, press, press. Almost there. 9, 2, press, press. If you're feeling it, I'm with you. 10, 2, press, press. Lengthen that leg. This is it. If you tried on the other side, try. If you haven't tried, try still. Push your hands into each other. Go for 10, 9, 8. You may surprise yourself. Without trying, you never know. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that leg down and relax on it for a second. Whilst you're stretching here, I'm going to talk you through what we're going to do next. It is my move of the day. I love this one. We're going to go to the abdominals again, but it's more of a core workout as opposed to how we were isolating the abs a few minutes ago. What you're gonna do here, I'm actually gonna face you this way, and then we're gonna work the glutes right after it. So you're gonna be on your 4-point kneeling position. We're gonna start with one leg up and long away from you. In that position, option 1, well, I'm gonna give you a modification as well, but within that position, option 1 is your top of the foot down, and this is how I do this one. If you don't feel comfortable here, you can come onto your toes. What we're doing is As you bring your long leg into the body, you press yourself away from the floor with the other leg. You come into this position and you go back to your starting position. So this is what we're gonna do for 8 reps only. If you don't like this, you may have an ankle issue, etc. What you can do is dog bird. So inhale, lengthen arm and leg, exhale, bring it in. If you're taking this option, do 8 or 10 on each side. Okay, let's start now. I'm gonna keep the top of my foot on the floor. So right leg is long, in line with your hips, and try to think about getting a lengthening from the head all the way down to your toe. So from here, we go. 1, and come back to the starting position. Go for 2, and back. 3, and back. And 4, and back. Fly for 5, and back. And 6, and back. And 7, and back. Last one, 8, and back. Stay here. We're gonna go into glutes right away. Bring your left forearm down on the floor. Keep your right arm exactly the same way. Open your body to the right a little bit. We're gonna go into an arabesque modification, or version rather. From here, you bring the leg down, up, into the shoulder and back. Okay? We're gonna do 10. Down, up, into the shoulder and back. That was 1. Go for 2. Into the shoulder and back. 3. In, out, down, up. 4. Lengthen, down and up. 5. Lengthen, down and up. 6. Lengthen, down and up. 7. Lengthen, down and up. Go for 8. Lengthen, down and up. 2 more. 9. Lengthen, down and up. Give me 1 more here. Lengthen, down and up. And release. We're gonna go to the other side. So pick the same option that you did on the other side. We're gonna go into that flying position. Now, left leg long behind you. Let's go for 1, and down, and 2, and down. Remember, we're doing 8 only. 3, and down, and 4, and down, and 5, and down, and 6, and down, and 7, and down. Just 1 more. Go for 8, and down. And from here, right forearm down, left arm stays long. Sorry, I'm not facing you, you're seeing my back. Bring the foot down, up, into the shoulder, lengthen and down. That was 1, and 2, up, into the shoulder, away from you and down, up, in, away and down. Let's go for 4, and down, up for 5, and down, up for 6, and down, up for 7. We're almost there. And 8, and down. Give me 2 more. 9, and down. Last one, and down, and release. Come back to all fours. Move your spine side to side. Release everything a little bit here. Now, let's check the time. Oh, we're perfect on time. This is great, because I want to do some reverse planks as well. Now we're going to go into a reverse plank, and then we're going to go into a regular plank. With the reverse plank, I'm going to give you options. Option 1, you come into this position. Whatever you're doing here, you press those hips up, chest up. You may want to keep your head back down if that's comfortable. You can look at the corner where the ceiling and the wall are meeting, or you can look towards the navel, whatever is comfortable for your neck. Option 2, you bring your legs long and you come into this position. Same thing. You push your hips up. You try to aim those toes down towards the floor. Again, if they don't come towards the floor, that's not a problem. We just aim it that way. Now, option 3, we're gonna walk the legs. All right, start with your favorite position, and from here, we're gonna do 8 walks with the legs. Let's go for 1. Otherwise, you're staying in that position until the count finishes. 2, and 3. Nice and slow. 4. Keep the hips up the whole time. Make sure that the hip bones don't drop. This is 6. And I'm gonna hold you here for a second. 7 and 8. Push up everything. Hold here. Open that chest towards the ceiling. Use your legs. Push yourself away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself back down. Inhale, arms up. You're going to stretch up and over your legs. Keep your legs long. Try to aim the knees down towards the floor. That way you may feel a stretch at the back of the legs. Maybe take out the flesh from the hips and get longer. You want to hinge from your spine. And ideally keep your spine long first. Feel that stretch at the back of the legs. And then maybe release everything down. I'm going to keep you here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly come back up. I said planks, so we're going to do it. Now, with the planks, feel free to take any modification that you like. You can be on your knees. What we're going to do is I'm going to add a rotation to the plank. So from the center plank, we're going to go into a side plank. You can do the same exact thing in this position. You can do this, okay? Whatever works for you today. So what I'm going to try to do is high plank. I'm going to keep my feet about a hip distance apart. Now from here, we're going to do 12 of these. Open up to one side. Stay long here. Push yourself up. And then come back. Let's do 10 actually. And then the ones after, maybe we stay here a little bit. This is 3. These are not too fast. Come back down. And my arms are like bow and arrow. I pull up and then lengthen them. Bend the arm and down. And 6. Go for 7. And 8. 9. One more like this before I keep you here. This is 10. Now open up to one side, whichever side you are on, doesn't matter. One leg is in front of the other one. Push yourself up, 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 hips all the way. You almost want to curve your spine. Maybe try to bring the arm above the head. Push yourself further away, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Let's get a nice plank here. Tuck that pelvis under. Pull the tummy in. Squeeze the bum. Squeeze the legs. Push the floor away from your hands. Feel all your fingers pressing down. Your feet are pushing you away. Neck is long. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the other side. Left hand comes to the center. From here, rotate. And then you press up the hips as much as you can. Bring the arm above you. I'm facing the sun. It's really hot and nice right now. Push the hips more. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, come back to the center for me. You can do it 5 seconds only once you have a good posture. Tuck that pelvis under. Push yourself away. Maybe, let's challenge ourselves. Push the weight a little bit forward towards your shoulders. Now pull that abs in again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring knees down. Open the knees wide. And child's pose. Relax here for a second. Grab some water if you need to. We're gonna go into some abdominals. Into side lying in a second. We're gonna do legs. Inner thighs, outer thighs, and waist. It's a low impact exercise, but you'll really feel everything working. So let's start. I'm gonna start with my left side down. I would like your arm lengthened underneath your head. I'm gonna keep mine, just because I don't have enough space here, I'm gonna keep mine this way. Bring your legs together. What I want you to watch here is that you have your waist long. We don't wanna shorten anything on our body. We wanna lengthen everything. So waist is nice and long. And bring your top hand in front of you to support you. Squeeze those legs into each other. From here, we press them up together and down. We're gonna do 10 of everything. 2. We go up and down. And I'm gonna add progressions and modifications to this. So if anything is too much, you can always stick to this version, but these should be fine. 6. Go for 7 and 8, 9. Give me one more like this. 10. On your next one, we go up with both legs. Now bottom leg is gonna separate. It's gonna beat 2 times into that top leg. 1, 2, and down. Ready? We're gonna do 10. Up, 1, 2, and down. Up, 2, 2, and down. Up, 3, 2, and down. Up, 4, 2, and down. 5, 2, and down. 6, 2, and down. 7, 2, and down. 8, 2, and down. Almost there. 9, 2, and down. Give me one more. 10, 2, and down. Now, you're gonna bring the legs up separately, come down together. So top leg goes up, bottom leg joins it, they come down together. Ready? 1, down together, up, up, down together. 3, up, down together. 4, up, down together. 5, up, down together. 6, up, down together. 7, up, down together. 8, up, down. 9, up, down. Give me one more. 10, up, down. One more thing. You're gonna bring the legs up together, bend your legs to the back, come back, don't lose the height here, and then come down. 1, and back. 2, bend, straighten, down. 3, bend, straighten, down. 4, bend, straighten, down. 5, bend, straighten, down. 6, bend, straighten, down. 7, bend, straighten, down. 8, bend, straighten, down. 2 more, stick with me. Down, you're gonna go into, well, should I tell you, into inner thighs a little bit more now. Bring your back leg behind you, foot down. Bring that bottom leg up. You're gonna keep it up, and from the up, you're gonna push it even higher up. So we're gonna go into pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me 8 circles one way, 8 the other. 1. I'm really feeling it. 2, 3. If you're not, push your leg higher. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Oh God, the other way. 8, 7. I've been doing these. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side now. We're coming to the end, and let me just check time. We are doing perfectly for time. Now from here, again, bring your bottom arm lengthened underneath you. Now, top hand is in front of you to support. Keep your legs together. Make sure that you get that nice lengthening on your waist from here. Now you know what's coming. We push the legs up together, and then we bring them down together. 2, and 3. Ideally, the rest of the body doesn't really move much. 4, we want to isolate. If need be, keep it small. 6, you don't want to do this sort of movement. 7, you want to keep it nice and clean, basically. 8, and 9, and 10. Let's go to those beats. Legs come up together, bottom leg is going to separate. Beat 1, beat 2, come down together. Let's go for 2, 2, 2, and down, up. 3, 2, and down, up. 4, 2, and down, up. 5, 2, and down, up. 6, 2, and down, up. 7, 2, and down, up. 8, 2, and down, up. 9, 2, and down. Give me one more. 10, 2, and down. Top leg is gonna go up by itself. Bottom leg joints, they come down together. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. Last one, and 10. Okay, last one of this series before we go to inner thighs even more. You're gonna bring your legs up, bend behind, and then come back and all the way down. Go for 2, bend, straighten, and down. Go for 3, bend, straighten, and down. And 4, bend, straighten, and down. Go for 5, and down. And 6, and down. And 7, and down. Almost there. This is 8, and down. Go for 9, and down. Give me one more. 10, and down. Top leg goes behind. You're gonna push that bottom leg up first. From here, 10 little pulses. Go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is where I start feeling it. 8 circles one way, the other. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, now let's do a bit of back work. and we want to stretch the abs as we always do. Now come back to a prone position, so I want you on your abdominals. Keep your legs the width of the mat. We're gonna start with a mini cobra, and then from the mini cobra we're gonna go into strengthening actually. So have your hands by your shoulders, press your pelvis down, inhale, bring your head, your neck, your shoulders and upper spine. So you're not gonna go too much just yet. In this position, stabilize yourself, release the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades, stay here, neck is nice and long, stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release it down. 2 more. Inhale, come up to your mini cobra. Release the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and again. Inhale, bring the chest up, release the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. I'm gonna take it to a progression. You're gonna come up, release the hands, and now from here, you lengthen those arms and you squeeze. Now see if you can come a little bit higher even. Keep your neck long, otherwise you may hurt your neck. Lengthen the arms, give me 3 more here. Lengthen, every time you press the arms back, squeeze those shoulder blades. I want it to be work. Last 2, 1 more here, last 1. Now from here, bring your hands down, press yourself higher up if you can, wherever you're comfortable. You can go further. This is my favorite. As you probably know by now, cobra, pull your chest through the arms, pull the tummy in, tuck the pelvis under, push the shoulder blades down, squeeze the shoulder blades together. See if you can get a little bit more space. It just feels amazing here. Look at your right foot, come back. Look at your left foot, come back. From here, on your next exhale, lengthen your spine, bone by bone, back down on the mat. Now from here, push yourself up onto 4-point kneeling. I'm gonna turn this way. Let's stretch. We're gonna start with a pigeon stretch. So I'm gonna start with my left leg just because it works with how I'm positioning myself here. Bring your left foot into the body. Some people are comfortable to have their shin parallel. I can't do it, so whatever works for you. Now, have your right leg following your hips. From here, we have 1 more push and then that's it. You either stay in this position, I'm gonna make sure that you can see my foot, or tuck your toes under, bring the leg up. All we're gonna do is a 5-second hold. So in this position, bring your arms up. You're gonna hold, press yourself. This is a quite strong position. Last push of the day for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands down, bring the leg down now. And come on to your fingertips. Push your spine up. We've just done cobra, so this should feel nice. Have your spine nice and long. Now let's start walking your hands in front of you and allow the spine to get heavy. Hopefully you feel a nice stretch on your left side. Maybe wriggle your hips from side to side. Get deeper into that stretch wherever you're comfortable here. And now walk yourself up. Keep your left leg bent into the body. Your right leg is open long to the side. Get your spine up. Right hand comes to the right leg. Inhale your left arm. Exhale up and over wherever you can go. It doesn't matter where you're reaching. What matters is that you open up the chest. Push the knee down on the mat. Push the other knee down on the mat. Push the hips down on the mat. So think about opposition here. Although you're pushing down, I want to reach forward with the crown of my head and I want to open up the side. We work the sides quite a lot as well, so open up the chest. Hopefully you can feel the stretch here. Stay for another 3, 2, 1, and slowly come back up. Let's go to the other side. So right shin is going to be bent, right leg. Left leg follows the hip. Now from here, either you keep your foot down or come onto your legs. So bring the toes on the mat. We're going to go to that 5-second hold. Press up. Only 5. Spine is nice and long for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg down. Bring the hands on the mat. Fingertips first get nice and long for me. You may be getting even longer than you did last time. Aim the hips to go down. Chest up. From here, walk your hands. Now bring yourself back up. Right leg is bent, left leg is long. Hopefully Instagram doesn't cut it right away. This is our last stretch. Inhale, right arm up and over to your left side. Open up your chest. Push the right knee down, left leg down. Open up as much as you can. Try to separate the hip from the ribs. Get a lengthening here. Look up towards the ceiling. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And come back up and you're done. Hopefully you enjoy this, guys. I think this is Saturday, isn't it? Yes. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you for joining me, and I really do appreciate all your comments, feedback. It makes my day, honestly, and thank you. Thank you for keeping on joining. Have a lovely day. Hope you feel really good and energized. Maybe stretch a little bit more if you need to. Bye, guys. Take care. Thank you for coming. My pleasure. Bye-bye. See you. Love you. Bye, Melis. My pleasure, Charlie. Take care. Thank you, Naira. See you. Bye, Gudbin. Thank you, Mary. Thanks for joining. Love you too, Melis. Thank you, Alicia. I'm happy to hear that you liked it. Oh, thank you. I'm blushing. Bye, guys. Have a lovely day. See you. Bye.